What's going on, Facebook? It's your main man, Mr. Council, back with another video. Saturday Motivations. You know how we do. Most people working 9 to 5. So by the time they get to Saturday, they feel it's that time to take their foot off the gas and rest. But most artists, creators, business people know that Saturday is that day to put your foot on the gas. I want to talk to you today about renewing your mind. When you're trying to reach for specific goals or aspirations, everything is about your mindset. And I didn't really understand that until this past year, maybe the past 2 years. I think this whole COVID situation helped me really bring a lot of things into perspective, like it did for everybody else. I don't want to make it seem like I'm special in that regard, but I've always had the mindset of working hard. But oftentimes I had a negative mindset. And I never understood how that negative mindset was stopping me or blocking me from what I was trying to do. And it's not like I just was born with a negative mindset. That negative mindset developed over years of my experiences, things I was going through, because I always had that never give up mentality. I don't want to say my whole life, but most of my adult life, that's what I've had. And so that wasn't one thing I need to learn. See, if it's something that you already have, God really doesn't need to reteach you that. So your experiences are not going to be tailored to that. Your experiences are going to be tailored to the things that you don't have. And one of the things that I did not have was a strong enough mindset about my goals, about my dreams and aspirations. I always said in the back of my mind, I feel like I'm going to make it. I feel like I'm not doing this for no reason. God didn't give me this talent for no reason. So why are these things happening? And so I got myself to a point where I expected bad things to happen to me. I expected bad things to happen to me, and bad things then began to happen to me. Now, I'm not saying that I just jumped out from the outset with those things, but experiences kept going on. Like, I kept being put through tests, and I just never understood why. And I was being put through those tests to make me mentally stronger. And I didn't understand that at the time. But now that I'm coming out of that storm, I'm coming out with that understanding. Like, God puts you through a series of tests. And if he keeps putting you through the same similar kinds of experiences, he's trying to say, listen, I'm trying to show you something. Wake up. I'm trying to show you something. But instead, oftentimes, we take the negative aspect of it and just feel like life is against us. I really used to feel that way. Like something bad is supposed to happen to me. Now, I remember vividly, I've been in a few car accidents the past couple of years. And I remember one of the songs, Jealous, that's on my album. I remember the night I recorded that album, I was on cloud 29. I was like, man, this song is so dope. I don't think I was more happy after leaving a studio session than after recording that song. I mean, I can't think of any other song. I'm not saying that that's my best song. It's one of the best on this new album, Better Man Chronicles. Make sure you pick it up. But I never felt a point where I was more elated after recording a song. And then I remembered I had to catch myself, because the last time I had felt that good, something bad happened to me. And so I said to myself, I said, you know what? In mid-happiness, I stopped myself and I said, I can't get too excited, because if I get too excited, something bad is going to happen to me. And so I decided to take a couple Uber rides on my way home. Lo and behold, I got into another car accident. I was on cloud 9. It was nothing that could touch me at that point. But my mindset changed everything, because I drew in my happiness, calmed myself down, and I was like, listen, if I keep being this happy, something bad is going to happen. And something bad did happen. And I had just lost it at that point. I was just like, what am I doing wrong? I'm constantly working hard. I'm constantly doing a lot of the things that I'm supposed to be doing. Why do things like this keep happening to me? It wasn't my fault. I'm actually in a court case over it right now, but I don't want to talk about that here. But the whole point is like, why did that even have to happen? Why did it have to happen to me? I like the way Les Brown says it. He says, when you ask your question, why me? He says, who would you suggest? Like bad things should happen to somebody else. And that puts everything into perspective. Like bad things are going to happen to you because it's a lesson for you. It's not a lesson for everybody else. And the reason why it happened that night is because I switched my mindset. Instead of continuing to be happy and continuing to be full in that moment, I switched up and brought negativity into the situation. My negative energy brought that situation about. And so despite how hard you work, despite the things that you do, if you walk into it with a negative mindset, you defeat yourself before you start. You have to understand that you are a winner. You deserve great things. You are beautiful. Now, I'm talking to the people that are working hard. I'm not talking to the people that just were born and like, I deserve this and I deserve that. I'm talking to people who are really giving it their everything. Waking up every day, trying to figure out how to become the best version of themselves. Waking up every day, focus on the goals and dreams and aspirations that they've had for a number of years. And not actually waking up thinking about it, but actually walking in that action. Walking in that path and putting in that work towards your goals and your dreams. But you cannot forget throughout the process that you have to keep a positive mindset. Your mindset can change everything about your circumstances. So understand that if you're going through something, you're not going through it because the world doesn't like you. You're not going through it to be defeated. You're going through it to make you stronger. And until you have that mindset, you are going to keep going through stuff. Now, I'm not saying that once you have that, nothing never is going to happen to you, because we know you live long enough, something else is going to happen. They say you're either headed towards a problem, in a problem, or coming out of a problem at some point in life. And we have to understand that this is warfare. None of this is going to be easy. So when you talk about success and big dreams, that's like, you're not asking for a toy. You're not asking for a bike. You're asking for life-changing experiences, and that has a cost. It has a cost. And if you're the type of person that things come to you easy, then maybe when you hit some tough times, you crumble. But when you hit tough times, if you want to be successful, those times are there to build you and make you so much better. And now that I understand that, I go into problems with a different mindset. I don't let things defeat me. I'm not ever going to let a circumstance make me not feel like I deserve happiness ever again. I will never do that to myself again. Because I really honestly believe bad things were supposed to happen to me, because every time something good happened to me, something bad happened to me. And I'm talking about bad. Like, I'm talking about deaths type bad. So I'm not just saying this just to be saying it. So understand YouTube. I'm talking to Facebook because I started my platform on Facebook. But for people who from Facebook, come on over here and listen too, because I need the viewership, because viewership is down. But I'm not going to let that stop me, because I know what I'm saying is real. And I know what I'm saying is righteous. I know the things that I'm talking about are helping somebody. And I could be like, yeah, I'm barely getting 50 viewers. I could look at that as a negative thing. But how many people can bless at least 50 people every week? I know it's out there, people with millions of followers out there right now that are just, they're mad when they only get 100,000 views. I'm not there yet. But I don't want to ever get there mentally. Like, I'm mad because not enough people watched. I'm happy that somebody watched. I'm blessed that somebody watched, and I'm praying that something that I say resonates with somebody, because I don't get paid for this. I do this from the bottom of my heart because I know what I've been through, and I know what other people are going through, and we all need a helping hand. We all need an encouraging word. I know sometimes when I get to my lowest, man, I know the Spirit of God is there, because He always sends somebody to let me know, keep going. I mean, I'll be at my point, a mental point where I'm just down, because life can beat you down sometimes. I don't care who you are. People that go around, I'm always on 1,000. Yeah, okay, whatever. You have your down moments too. You can walk around and act like you on 1,000 every moment of the day, all the time, every second, every minute, every hour, whatever. Because if that was the case, you would be a robot. You're not human if you're just all the time. You have your low moments, but it's what you do when you get to those low moments, how you respond. That's what I've learned. It's not about the adversity. It's how you respond to it. I'm going to say it again. It's not about the adversity. It's about you and how you respond to the adversity. So understand today, YouTube, your mindset is everything. You can have gifts, you can have talents, you can have a work ethic, but if your mind is in the wrong place, nothing real is going to happen for you, because you're going to lose it, or you're going to do something stupid when you get it to lose it or mess it up. And that's not the goal, to attain something and lose it. Put all this hard work in and lose it. We're paying it forward to somebody else, to inspire somebody else to be great. That's what all of this is about. All of us have some sort of greatness in us, and we have to tap into it and help each other tap into our own greatness. Or else, why are you here then? Then why else are you here? To be entertained, to watch reels and YouTube and shows all the time? Like, some people just get up, that's their whole life. There's nothing wrong with being entertained. But if entertainment is your everything, then why are you here? You just taking up space. You're just taking up space. So if I can encourage you today, YouTube, change your mindset. If you're in a negative place, turn on something positive. I keep telling you guys, I keep watching these motivation videos on YouTube about all kinds of stuff, just motivational videos. And I listen to those videos when I work out, and it's changed my entire mindset, especially working out. Like, I had one of the greatest workouts of the summer yesterday. I pushed myself so hard, and I was listening to the greats. I was listening to Eric Thomas. I was listening to Les Brown. I was listening to the greats, and I was listening to Arnold Schwarzenegger. He has some great videos. He has some great stories. Listen to the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Some great stories. Coach Payne. Some great stories. I always hashtag these great men in my videos because they're doing great work. And I want to pass that great work forward to other people. That inspiration. I want somebody to listen to my video while they're at the gym, or listen to my video when they have a down moment. Get some encouragement from my voice when you feel like you want to give up. And hopefully that lifts you up and makes you a better person. And I'm not trying to take credit for that. I don't care about credit for anything. It's about the work for me. I don't want the credit for my music. I just want the music to get out there, because I know how good it is. I know how great my music is. I don't care what nobody says. I ain't some 40-plus-year-old man out here doing music for no reason, sounding stupid. My music is crazy. I just recorded 2 of the best songs I've ever recorded in my life the other night. And I'm going to keep getting better, because this journey is making me better. Everything I'm going through is making me better as a person on the inside, and it's beginning to reflect on the outside. So I don't care if I only got 50 views. That's going to happen. It's going to happen one day. One day I'm going to get that 1,000,000 subscribers. One day I'm going to be touching people around the world. But if I focus on that, then I won't be focused on the actual work, the things that I'm saying in these videos. I'm not trying to come to you with a bunch of gimmicks to get people to click. I'm here for genuine people who want genuine outcomes under genuine circumstances. This ain't a game for me. This is real life. So I hope I said something that inspires you. Please like, share, and subscribe these videos. Let's get this information out to the people because somebody out there needs this. And if you're one of those people, I love you. I love you for continuing to watch. I love you for continuing to support me. And don't worry about numbers because my numbers are going to get there. But I'm more concerned about who I'm becoming on the inside because then I'll be a great reflection to the world. So this Saturday Motivation, don't forget to pick up my latest album, Better Man Chronicles. It's available on Bandcamp. I'm about to drop it, I think, next week or the week after. I'm going to drop it on all platforms just to go ahead and get it out there to the people because a lot of people have been asking about it. Like, where can I find your music? And make sure when you look up my music, because I know it go, you know, you're looking up Mr. Council, make sure you spell out Mr. M-I-S-T-E-R. I had to change that because I used to go by the M-R period, but I had to change it to M-I-S-T-E-R for trademark purposes. But I want to thank everybody who's continuing to support me. People who've been blessings to my life. I appreciate you and love you so much. Like I said, make sure you like, share, and subscribe this video. Hit that notification bell so you know when I drop a new video. And that's my time, y'all. Peace to all my people in the struggle.